Heyo everybody, Haku here with Mitsuboshi Colors episode 8, and it's another really great episode, so cute, so really genuinely funny. This is probably anime of the season for me. I think Hakata Tonkatsu Ramen's and Slow Start are both really up there. And of course I love Citrus and Kikoku, I'm reviewing them every week. But I think this may beat those four out for anime of the season. I get so into it. I love it. It's really funny every single week. So yeah, we start out the episode. They're looking for a new color, because they need a straight man. Yui's not a good enough straight man for them. So we have the evil influence Kotoha, funny Sachan, and straight man Yui, and they are adorable. All of Yui's little straight man gags throughout the episode were just the best thing ever, because Yui is my religion. Yui is the best thing ever. But they go to a museum this time. And the first thing they go to, I love the huge missile thing. And they're talking about who should we fire this at. And they're like, Saito, definitely Saito. And I love Kotoha calling him a dog of the state, saying he probably has his own. Then they get in trouble for trying to hop the fence. It was so funny when they find the elephant skeleton. They're like, no, it's one of the ones that starved. And they're arguing about whether they need to protect it and make sure that nothing like this happens again. Or Yui saying, why don't we make him our straight man? And the other two being like, nah, elephant's kind of disappointing. It's kind of sad. From there we have the scene where Yui's looking at the video for Sachan. And Sachan is pulling the prank, but Yui never turns around to see like the real her moving around, so she thinks it's just the video Sachan. And then the funniest thing is when she's screaming, "No, video Kotoha's beating up video Sachan." That was the cutest thing. I was dying at that scene. Kotoha's taxidermy explanation was really funny, and I love how Yui from the beginning being like, just insightful or logical or whatever, where sometimes you just can guess and assume and be right about something. She does that. She's right about it. She's like, they tell her, oh, those were real animals, and she's like, oh, so that means that they had to have some surgery after they died to make them stay like that, which is right. And then Kotoha turns her away from that, and she's like, no, they've just been given shots to make them perfectly still. So that was funny how she got it right, but was then misled. Then they meet this researcher curator, have some funny scenes there, very short, and we move into the second part of the episode. So we start off with them arguing over the strongest animal between an elephant, a lion, and the mob. And again, just the entire thing is based on, this is sort of the way that kids act, sort of the way they talk in a way, and it's played really well for comedy. It's really smart comedy, written in a really intelligent way. I absolutely love the comedy style of the show. So they find this lottery for tickets to Hawaii, and this there was a cute worker working there whose name is Subaru, and she's Nonaka's friend. And I loved Kotoha bargaining with Nonaka, and all of their interactions there, where Yui was completely uninterested in her story and she was calling it pointless. And then they're like, okay, we'll help you if you give us tickets. And Nonaka's like, no, I don't want that. And they're like, and then Kotoha's bargaining is like, okay, if you give us the tickets, we won't help you. So I love that them not helping is something to hold for bargaining. And they take some tissues from some chick handing out tissues and use them to trade for tickets from people that bought stuff. We get introduced to Pocket Tissue Attack, and I love that we had just been talking in the comments recently about all the different attacks they had. So we have Pocket Tissue Attack, and I love Sachan's resolution where she's like, okay, I probably won't ever use it again. And Nonaka's sister, I believe it was like, that definitely sounds like you will use it again. And so, at the very end, Yui wins the Pocket Tissue Prize. Best anime, so cute. The episode was just really adorable, legitimately funny all the way through. So many jokes just work super well, and it's hard to do a really lengthy or good review of comedy that works. If something is bad or doesn't work, you can always explain why, but if something works, there's no real way to explain it without just, I don't know, without just sort of ruining the joke. But there's no real good way to explain good comedy. And I've seen that with a lot of people that do reviews of various things. They're like, reviewing comedy is difficult, and reviewing good comedy is especially difficult. But either way, I thought the character work is great too. Like I say every week, we still learn more and get more sides of Yui and Sachan and Kotowa, and we get those new things without the old stuff ever being inconsistent, without them ever just having something that doesn't make sense. So either way, I thought it was great on all those counts. And is that it? Do I have anything else? Yeah, that's it. I really get drawn into this show a lot. I'm always like so into it, so focused in on it that I forget everything around me. And I love that. I love when you can really get involved in a show, and I'm that way with Citrus most of the time too. So I like when a show just has that special thing that can draw you in. I'm giving this 9.25 pocket tissues out of 10. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like if you did like it, comment down there to tell me what you thought of this episode, what you thought of my thoughts on it. Subscribe for more Colors, tons of other anime, tons of other manga, light novels and stuff. So yeah, sub if you want to keep up with the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff with the channel. And if you want a link to our Discord server to talk with me or more of us there, just ask and I can give you one. That's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.